Hi there, it's Admiral Bumblebee, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Moom. Moom is a fantastic program by Manytricks software. It is the most wonderful thing you've ever seen. You know how you have a bunch of windows on your screen? A lot of Windows users are probably going to do something like have everything maximized and just switch between their apps. A lot of Mac users just have random windows all over the place, like you'll see all over the place here. We're going to fix that in a minute. Moom lets you organize your windows logically, quickly, and everything's going to be perfectly aligned, which is great for the OCD people among you, like myself. So the best way to explain what Moom is, rather than my mumbling, is to show you. So I'm going to turn the camera off and we're going to get into it. Alright, so here we go. I got some random chat rooms here. And I'm going to throw my mail somewhere anyways. Let's start with Moom in the center here. This is the preferences window, and the first thing you're going to want to do when you install Moom is you'll set the type that it is. Standard means you're going to see an application or application dock on the left hand side of my screen, probably on the bottom of yours or wherever. Menu bar means you'll have a menu bar icon, like I have an M up top here. That's my Moom icon. And faceless means you don't see it at all. It just runs in the background and you're good to go. I separate my windows by 10 pixels. You have a lot of options there. That means that when we do stuff with Moom, the windows will be separated by that amount. You'll see it soon. Apply to screen edges. The grid keyboard highlight we'll see shortly. Launch automatically and log on, obviously, because we love Moom and it's always going to be on. Mouse controls. These should all be pretty obvious soon. The only thing that I would like to mention is the pop-up mouse controls. When hovering over a zoom button, set the delay to none. The most fantastic thing about Moom is if you watch here, I go over that green button, we get this wonderful pop-up that lets us, organize our windows like super fantastically. And I don't want to wait for that wonderful window to come up. Enable access to custom controls. It's up to you, whatever. This is my favorite part of Moom, probably the part that I'm going to talk about the most. The keyboard control. I have mine set to Control Command M. I think that's the easiest thing to do, really, on my keyboard. Do however you want. I think Control Command M makes the best sense. Show cheat sheet is on for the tutorial. If I pull it up, you'll see at the bottom here, this little thing just giving you some clues as to what does what. Repeat to show grid. This is very, very important. And I think I hit my microphone, you probably heard that. Repeat to show grid is very important because that's what lets you use the super cool keyboard control mode for Moom. The rest of these keys are somewhat obvious. You can change those as you want. These are the things that will pop up when you show your repeat to show grid. Custom controls. We're going to get to that after I show you the mouse and keyboard. Updates. Always check for updates. Updates are always awesome. So let's start. First thing to do, we're going to show you the keyboard mouse control. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Mouse control. Moom takes that horribly useless green button in the upper left hand corner and it makes it useful. How does it make it useful? It gives us a fantastic little grid here that we can draw on, and we're just going to go ahead and draw on it. I have mine set to 16 by 9 because that's what my monitor is. You can have it even smaller. You can have it like 4 by 6 or whatever if you don't need to have that many windows sorted or you don't need that kind of precision. Anyways, so I'm just going to drag. I'm going to click up here in this corner and I'm going to drag, and you'll see it shows you a preview of where the window is going to go. And when I let go, the window goes there. Super easy. And then I can just go and I can click and drag a bunch of stuff. Oops, that was the wrong row. And it does sometimes give you the wrong row. And it's not too big of a deal because the keyboard control mode is pretty awesome. Oh, there you go. That was pretty simple. And you see we have our 10 pixel space between things. Up here you'll have custom controls that you'll be able to, oops, didn't want to make that big. Custom controls that you'll be able to see when you do your little pop down menu here. This is all stuff that I've made in the custom menu thing that we showed you that we're going to talk about shortly. And then you have your default things, like if I want to send this off to the left side of the screen, just like, the thing that I think Windows 7 has, the Snap Windows feature dealy that is just whatever. I don't like it. Whatever. I don't have no reason to switch my windows around that way. So mouse control, super easy. You just mouse your mouse over the green button and then you click and drag and your windows are where they want. Even better, it's keyboard control mode. Mine is set to Control Command M to pull up Moom. I do that once, we pull up Moom. This would access things like if I wanted to center the window, I hit Tab. If I wanted to move the window around, I can use my arrow keys. If I want to revert it, I can hit Return. What else is there? Oh, we can put it in the, oops, gee. What is the, oh yeah. Hold Command and I can send it to like the full left, full top, full bottom corners, all that stuff. Return and go back. Super cool. Next thing is when we hit my Control Command M twice, or whatever key you set up your Moom keyboard control to be. I hit it twice and we get a grid on our screen. Awesome. You'll also notice that up in the upper left hand corner I have a little box. That box I move around with my arrow keys. You can also use the Vim keys, HJKL, if you like those. And then I can select my starting point, like right there. I hold down the Shift button, and then I can select the lower right hand corner. And when I let go of Shift button, I'm doing the upper left hand corner again. So it's there. I like it. I hit Return. The window is there. Super fast. I can like put windows anywhere I want. It's so great. It's so wonderful. Everything's perfectly spaced. You see I have all these windows here. I can grab mail and I can make myself a nice little, perfect little block there with all my windows. You can do whatever you want with that. Super cool. I love that so much. I use it every day. I use it 100 times an hour. It is fantastic. Next thing is the custom commands. Now if we go back to the Moom settings, you'll see I set up some custom commands. I'm going to go through the custom commands that I am able to show you here. We have some like move to other display, which I can't show you because I don't have a way to capture a second display. Move to other display will take the current window and it will send it to the display of your choice, or it will loop through the displays. And it also has an option that is really fantastic called resize proportionally. That means that if your second display or each subsequent display is smaller than the display that you are currently on, the display that the window is currently on, it will shrink it or grow it so it looks like it's about the same size. This is really great if you have something like a TV hooked up to your computer, or if you have a smaller second monitor or whatever. You don't have to use it, but if you have a reason to use it, it's great. I love using it when I have a TV hooked up to my computer. Then we have Move and Zoom. This is your basic keyboard control style thing, except for you pre-set up a grid. So I have a grid set up here for that. So I go Move and Zoom. If I hit Command, Control, and then Z, you can see how the window just pops directly to the place that I previously set up. I'm so used to using the keyboard to position windows. I think it's so great. Next thing we have is Grow. That'll grow your window in the direction of your choice. You have 4 directions here by the amount of your choice. So I have Grow by 100 pixels to the left. So if I hit my Command Control G, we'll see the window growing. Growing windows, which is keyboard. So cool. So cool. Oh, and I should also mention that this shows up in your custom commands if you have that enabled in your settings. See, I have Grow towards left right here. You don't even have to make a hotkey. If you don't like using hotkeys, you can just make a bunch of custom commands and then access them from your green button with your little silhouette of a man guy. Next, Shrink Window. This is going to shrink your window. I'm going to shrink the left edge. So if I hit Command Control, what is it, N, I can shrink my window back to where it was before. So cool. So easy. So fantastic. We have Resize. If you have a window that always likes to be in a specific size, like say, for instance, you play games, like I play StarCraft 2 a lot, and StarCraft 2 only likes to be in certain sizes that are multiples of a normal screen, like 640 by 480, then 1280 by 1024, blah, blah, blah. So you can set up resize things to resize the window. Like here, I just have something to demonstrate real quick, 400 by 300. And when it resizes, the anchor that you set, that portion of the window will stay in that place when it resizes. So right now I have the anchor set to the upper right hand corner. You'll notice that the upper right hand corner doesn't move while the window resizes. And bam, there we go. And I'm gonna put my window back with the keyboard because I love that. Now if I go and I resize center, you're going to notice the window centers around the resize. Bam, centered resize. And it's done. You can anchor the bottom, top, whatever. And you can have really great, cool things where you have, like maybe you have a roll of windows across the top and you want to just quickly drop the window down. Like we can do that real quick. I'll just make this window small. And I'm gonna make this window small with the mouse. And then I'm gonna resize top, and then I'm going to do, I don't know how big that is. It's 400 pixels by 900 there. And now when I want to resize that, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. Oops. There we go. Whatever. Bam. I can pull it down the window. And if I want to pull it back up, I would make a new resize thing that pulls the window up. So you can create like your own like window drawers or whatever there that are super neat and super fun. So wow. Oh, and please note that Moom is actually way faster and snappier than it's showing. I'm just using a screen capture program right now, which kind of slows down things a little bit. It's really good to keep in mind. Next thing, arrange windows. You can make your workspaces like you would have in like Photoshop or whatever application that you like. You know how you hit like an F key, like maybe you hit F1 or whatever the key is in your program, and your workspace changes. All your windows are rearranged and everything. Moom can do that for your entire operating system. Like earlier I set up a snapshot of my window workspace and I saved it to Control-Command-W. So when I hit Control-Command-W, all these windows on my screen are going to go back to the places that it was before I started recording this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit it, and bam, there we go. And actually it pulled up my capture software. That is just really fantastic. I'm afraid to close that because I don't know what it'll do. I don't think it's supposed to be there. Well, it's there now. That's great. And it's there now. Well, I don't know what that's going to do. That's just going to look goofy. So I'm just going to set it up top here. Great. It's out of the way. And we're back to that. We just arranged our windows to our snapshot that it was before, where I actually had this chat window all goofy because I was going to use that to demonstrate. And I didn't demonstrate that. Next thing, we have center. Center is fantastic. It will center the window on your screen. Center is super easy. I hit Control-Command-C because that's what I like. And the window is centered to the OS X center. You have actual screen center. OS X center means that it's going to take into account the menu bar and the dock and everything. So your actual workable screen space center is where it'll go. If you do actual screen center, it calculates based on your resolution that you have. Oh, I like hitting that button. I don't know why. I'm not used to using the mouse mode. I'm sorry. It's just not my thing. Whatever. The OCD thing's getting to me. There we go. All right, and so essentially that's what Moom does for you. I'm gonna flip the camera back on. Hi there, guys. So Moom has these wonderful features that lets you just do all these great things with your windows just by using your hotkeys. And if you're not a hotkey person, you use your mouse. I mean, you can map your whole keyboard to like some fantastic way to do your windows around. Like I have, I set up like a number pad kind of thing with QWE, ASD, and then ZXC. And that lets me move my window in that direction when I hit the correct command thing. Like if I hit Control-Command and I use those keys, it does one thing. If I hit Shift-Command and use those keys, it does another thing. There's endless possibilities. You can just make your own work environment to handle a lot of windows. And the best thing is that this works really nicely with spaces. It works really nicely with extra displays. Your windows are just, they're where you want them. They're always where you want them. They're always perfectly spaced. They're evenly spaced. It's just fantastic. I strongly suggest that you go to manytricks.com or that you go to the App Store and you buy Moom. You buy it right now. You will be so happy. You'll look at your computer screen when you wake up in the morning and it'll be the most wonderful thing you've ever seen. I'm Admiral Bumblebee, and I will see you again. Probably next time I'll be talking about org mode or something. I don't know. I better not say what I'm going to do next because I always end up doing something different. Anyways, I will see you later. Bye-bye.